question is how does the new immersive learning experience change the game in terms of entry level capabilities? I think it really connects the skills that people actually need to the job that they're doing. Because normally in a 2-day training class, we're teaching a lot of theory, right? It's actually very difficult to connect that to people's real world. And we perhaps use ways to connect it to something that they can then connect to the real world. But it's still single loop learning, right? They're still absorbing the content and then they have to go figure it out for themselves. Whereas the immersive learning program allows us to teach a small amount of content, small amount of theory, and then they get 7 days, 6 days, a week to go figure out, how do I do some of this inside of my organization? What's the difficulties that we run into? What's the roadblocks that we hit? What's the questions that we get asked by other people in our organization? And then come back, closing that feedback loop, right? Making learning an empirical process, and have that double loop learning where they're then able to have a conversation with the group, figure out how do we solve some of those problems, how do we answer some of those questions, how do we change some stubborn ideas, right? Some folks have this is the way I've always done things, why should I listen to you and do it a different way? And you can then start coming back around. And that's also why we include additional coaching and consulting as well as part of our training class. Everybody just gets that. So not only do you get in an immersive class, get that group double loop learning, but you also get individual learning as well, where they can come back and get additional coaching as part of that program. Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, please like, follow, and subscribe. I always reply to comments, and if you want to have a chat about this or anything else Agile, Scrum, or DevOps, then please book a coffee with me through Naked Agility.